What weighs more? 100 grams of steel or 100 grams of feathers? Thank you guys for joining us today, and I've just murdered the Scottish accent. I'm your host, Saad, and I'm joined here by our co-host, Nadeem, who's actually the host. But today, in this show, me, Saad Akbar, is going to take over the show, and I'm going to ask my good friend a few questions. But these questions are going to be up and personal. So then, Nadeem, are you ready?
I don't know what you might have up your sleeve, but okay, man.
You spent too much time with me.
Yeah, bro.
All right, the question is, are your nerves, are you ready? Are you actually ready?
I'm ready.
You see what I'm doing?
I'm ready
This is
anytime,
weird.
any day, any second, bro.
Amazing. So starting up, why did you join Create Studios?
Because I had nothing else better to do with my life. No, I'm joking.
If you're listening to this.
So basically, long story short, Saad was trying to help me start up my business, but I wasn't motivated at the time to open it and work on it. And then like 2 months later, he just started a new company called Create Studios, where there's influencers, different shows that you guys might be seeing soon. And he came to me with an opportunity of a lifetime. Come here, volunteer until we get sponsorships, and then big deals on the way. And he was just like, come, you'll gain knowledge, you'll even get a certificate. And knowledge is key to life, man. Without knowledge, you can't do anything with your life.
Amazing.
So I got, yeah.
No. I'm listening to you. Even though it's like...
I got the opportunity of a lifetime, let's just say that.
Amazing. So are you someone who is in front of the cameras, you don't want to talk about controversial things?
No.
Or are you like a host, because you're the host of Woke Nation? I mean, this is our second episode, so it's going to become a thing. You're going to see this face right here.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, I'm trying to signal to people that this is the host. Right. So, we're doing a switch the role sort of thing. But yeah, so why, when you say that you're a host, right? Are you a host who's scared of asking controversial questions?
No.
Or are you someone who doesn't mind them?
I don't mind them. I think controversial questions are more entertaining than some random questions.
Interesting.
Because people these days are more interested in drama and in what's going on in Kylie Jenner's life, It's very stupid.
What's going on in Kylie Jenner's life?
It's very stupid, but at the end of the day, it gets views, it gets money, it gets everything. So
True.
Business is business.
So you're Muslim, right?
I am Muslim.
Right. So what's your take on religion?
Oh.
See, I told you.
Oh.
When I did this? Yeah,
my take on religion. Should I really be speaking about this in this country?
Oh, see? I told you. I said controversy. I'm going to bring controversy to you, my friend.
Look.
No, but why is religion controversial?
Because... Bro, I can't talk about this.
Why not? You said
we live in Bahrain, bro.
We can talk about religion.
Okay.
We're a Muslim country.
Okay,
Bahrain is a Muslim country.
Okay.
Muslims, whoa, bro. What happened?
Bro, you got me there, man. You got me there. So I think in terms of Islam, it is the most beautiful religion in the world, in my opinion. Everyone's
shout
entitled
out to all the Muslims.
Shout out to all the Muslims in the world. Before, let's say a year back, when I first joined Teach Bahrain, plug by the way, when I first joined Teach Bahrain, I considered myself nothing. I didn't consider myself a Muslim, although I knew I was Muslim, but I was never religious. I never prayed. I never fasted. Nothing, And then when I came to Teach Bahrain, I had a rough start here. I'm sure you can say that too. But then I met you. I met Masara, and you started to ask me to pray with you, and then I started Quran class with you, and
I remember
that helped me a lot spiritually, mentally. It got me on the right path, got me to read Quran by myself at home, got
Amazing.
me to pray at home.
Wow.
I prayed Taraweeh with my mom in Ramadan. I fasted the whole Ramadan. I missed a few days, but I still tried my best.
That's amazing. So yeah, I personally feel that there's a lot of stigma around Islam. I feel like we on our show, we need to clear this out. We need to clear the air. We need to bring up topics that can bring about a good sort of understanding of the religion, and also bring people closer to God, you know?
I agree.
And differentiate between vice and virtue. So make it a topic of intellect, you know, something that intellectuals understand. You know, I mean, I believe that before I found Islam, I was 14 years old, 15 years old. I was in the UK all by myself. I was just telling him the story about how someone called me a bloody sausage in the UK. This is real, right? Go. So I'm walking in Birmingham, right? And I'm on the roadside, and I just got out of the barber shop, and I'm walking, minding on my own business. So this white dude goes past me, stops the car, gets halfway out of the car, looks at me, and he's like, "You bloody sausage!
You bloody sausage!"
Gets back in the car, drives off. So yeah, those days, right? So I was there by myself, and I remember this was, I think, a month after Umair, my brother, left the UK to go back to Kuwait.
Okay.
So I was feeling alone. I'm not very social. I mean, people who are very close to me know that I'm not very social. I'm not camera shy. I'm not people shy. I'm not shy at all.
You just don't like people. I mean, I don't blame you though.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah. So, I was by myself, and this was when I had made this choice to take this Quran with me. It was an English translation of the book. And I opened the book and I started reading it. And I felt that was the day that I found enlightenment. I found that something in me elevated that day. So a lot of people give a lot of importance to things that are not important in life. Did I use the word important too many times? Important. Right. And what it gave me was a direction, right? So vice and virtue is something that's very well explained. And I think through this medium that we have, we can clear the stigmas around the book, and we can guide people who are our age, younger or older, to a path where their lives become peaceful.
It's never too late to become Muslim.
So what are your views on gay marriage? Bro, you said controversial topics.
Are you for real, man?
I'm for real. I mean, looking at the camera, literally asking you questions.
What's going on, man?
The producer is shocked. I like how no one questions me in this company, and I can pass through all the levels with questions like these and get in front of the camera.
I just have a question for you.
Right, good.
Remember before we started the show, I was telling you about you were telling me about how some stupid words can miss your own life.
That was politics. So what do you think about gay marriage?
Okay. I'ma start by saying
I'm gonna be politically correct.
I'm gonna start by saying that I don't agree with it. However, people, I will never bully a person for being gay. I'll never judge a person for being gay. Look, if you're nice to me, you're nice to me. If you're not nice to me, you're not nice. I'm not gonna be nice to you. In the end of the day, you're your own person. You can make your own decisions, right? But I personally, because I'm Muslim, it's like haram to be gay.
But I have a question. So let me play the devil's advocate. So you chose to dislike people because you're Muslim? That's it?
No.
Okay. Just asking here. I'm playing the devil's advocate.
Okay, well.
Oh my God. I want to see how far I can take this and how much I can manipulate him on the show.
I hate you.
Right. I like this so much.
Okay.
Right.
So I don't dislike. I don't agree. I don't agree with the whole gay thing.
Right.
Because it's. Can I use vulgar language?
No, that's not really foul language.
It's not right, you know? Like, God didn't create a man and a man. God didn't create man. God created.
You can take your time.
God created a man for a woman, you know?
Right.
Not for a man and man. Like, how are you gonna recreate? Man and woman have to do their thing so that there can be another child.
Mm.
You can't have like two men doing things and then have a
things.
kid, you know?
What kind of things? No, bro. Okay.
No, bro.
Right. So
I just personally think that it's not right,
Mm-mm.
and that because of it's also part of my religion that it's haram, it's not good. So
Mm-mm.
75% of
I'll
that,
tell
I
you
would
what.
say
Okay,
is
okay.
because of-
Don't take this the wrong way. I mean, I asked you this question because I mean, I want the world to know what we're capable of doing on this show and what kind of intellect we have and what kind of questions we are capable of answering. So I feel that when people outright, just rule something out because they don't agree with it for no reason at all, I feel that's wrong, personally. But I have a reason.
What's your reason, man?
Okay, so here's my reason. So a couple of weeks ago, I had this young kid, an American young kid that I tutor and mentor as well, come to me and she's like, you know what? I think I'm becoming a lesbian. And this actually happened. This actually happened, right? So as a tutor, as a teacher and a mentor, I'm just looking at him, interesting. And she's like, yeah, I feel like this is what's happening to me. And my take on this is this. I'm just gonna give you my unadulterated.
Someone came and said that to me. I don't know
Whoa, I've had a 9-year-old come and say that to me. Wait,
No way.
Let me bring this up. A 9-year-old Muslim kid come and say that to me. Serious. This is actually happening.
No, I've met a lot of Muslim girls who say that they're bisexual, lesbian. And
Yeah, but what I'm trying to talk
wait,
about.
you forgot to. No, this is too controversial.
No, what I was talking about is that when this actually happened, the first thought that someone like me gets into their head is looking at it pragmatically, right? So if we're talking about relationships, let's talk about my relationship with my wife, right? I feel like a lot of emphasis is given to the sexual aspect of a relationship nowadays in 2021. I don't feel that it's fair because a relationship is much more.
It's not about sexual activity.
Excuse me.
Sexual activity. It is not about sexual
Are
activity.
you serious?
I'm
No, I
serious.
mean, no, it is.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
It's
But
not only.
Not only.
Right,
Okay.
yeah,
It's
better.
what I'm trying to say is nowadays everyone just says relationship, sex.
Oh.
It's relationship, sex.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be like that. It's
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I wouldn't say that. What I'm saying is that a lot of people, in my opinion, are probably misinformed about what a relationship is. And I feel like this is probably one of the biggest reasons why relationships or the quality of relationships is deteriorating in today's day and age, right? I feel that one of the reasons why I share a really good relationship with my wife is because in our relationship, we have compassion. We've got a lot of trust. We've sacrificed, both of us, a lot of things for each other to be in a good relationship with each other, of course. And that is an alarm, right? And there is trust, like I said, there's honesty. You have my back, I have your back, sort of a partnership. Of course, there's a relationship of intellect. So two minds that meet. And I believe that a human being, a fully developed human being, not an animalistic one, but a developed one, has intellectual needs, right? So if I am at a certain level of knowledge and intellect, I would want my wife to match that. And if I don't get that from her, I would feel like something's missing in our relationship. Yeah. So that, and then there's sex. You see? So I ended it with sex, did not begin with sex.
Yeah.
See, I believe that our society today, in today's day and age, is highly hyper-sexualized. And I think pornography has a lot to do with this. And
Yeah, did you know that I heard, I'm not sure about this, but what I've heard is that people like pornography actors and actors make more money than Hollywood actors.
yeah, I'm sure
That's
they
what
do.
I've
it's
heard.
consumed at such a high level. So when that is happening in a society, what you would have is a lot of kids becoming attracted to that sort of thing. When a relationship only becomes about the act, I think that's when the relationship loses value. So, I mean, all the kids who are listening to this, I as an educator would urge you to look at a relationship as a relationship. And then when you have it someday, I mean, if you're 16, if 18, 21, and in a few years or in a couple of years time, when you do have your relationship, you will give a lot of value to it. So me and Zainab, we've given a lot of value to our relationship, and not just to that, to child rearing too. So what happens is people who give no value to relationship and a lot of value to sex then also create children that they don't own up to. You know what I mean? So it's a messed up society, and I think somewhere along the road we have to take accountability for this and understand what's good, what's virtue, right? I don't know why I'm representing virtue with my left hand. What's virtue and what's vice. So yeah, that's my take on homosexuality. Look, I'm gonna use some hard words out there. So if you're offended, I'm sorry. Go to offended town. Right? I feel like it's perverse. I believe that when you deteriorate a relationship, and when I say, for example, I don't care how intelligent a woman is. I don't care how good of a partner she can be to me. I don't care what kind of loyalty we share. I don't care what and what and what. And the only thing I am attracted to is a man's rectum. You see?
I see.
So what I did was I downgraded the relationship to a man's rectum. So I believe that as a society, we need to give more value to things that are actually of importance. And that brings me to our next controversy.
Wait, before our next question, I would like to say that what I was said was not meant to be offended. Right. I wasn't meant.
I did not mean to offend.
I did not mean to offend anybody.
Right.
But if you are offended, just like Saad said, go to Offended Town.
I mean, Woke Nation, I don't think should be a TV show for people who don't want enlightenment. If you want to be soft, go back.
Look,
go
I'm
back
not gonna be.
I'm giving you my unadulterated opinions, and I have spent a lifetime to earn and learn these opinions. Yeah. That's what it is. It's unfiltered, and that's how it's gonna come out on the show.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna like. I'm being completely honest. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. Say, oh yeah, go gays. Like when I don't actually believe in it, you know.
I mean, again,
but there's nothing wrong with you guys who want to do it. But it's just my personal.
What I would say is that I wouldn't treat someone. I mean, we recently had an employee in our company for a year almost, and he was homosexual, very openly homosexual, and that's his business, not our business. And in our case, we don't want to bring sexuality to work. I mean, I'm straight.
Business is business.
I don't bring my straightness to you every day like, hey, I'm straight. You know what I mean? All right, cool. You're doing it. If you want to keep doing it, keep doing it. In my opinion, a relationship should not be downgraded to a man's rectum. Right. Moving on to my next question. What is your view? Are you scared?
Yeah, I actually am. I'm really
I think we
nervous.
need to develop a relationship here. How can you be scared when I'm
not
asking
scared?
you?
I'm worried. You're asking really like deep questions,
But
man.
this is a deep show.
Okay, fine.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you actually ready?
I'm ready.
No, are you ready?
I'm ready.
No, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, fine. Then in that case, my next question to you is, how would you define a life worth living?
Can you elaborate?
Right, so what according to you is, so let's say you're 60 years old and you look back into your past and you smiled. That was my smile.
Okay.
Smile. Right? You smiled and you said, that was a life worth living.
One of my first priorities is providing for my mom in ways that nobody can.
Whoa!
Okay. And then
so you want to make her comfortable, you want to make money for her, buy her a mansion.
Look, my mom was a single mom, and a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to be a single mom. I watched my mom go through all her ups and downs as a kid even, and you know, it really like changed me as a person, how I view things. You know, I would never want to be that dad that isn't around for their kid, especially not just for the kid, but it's mostly for the kid, but not just for the kid, it's more for the mom. You know, she you know how hard it was really hard for my mom to take care of me as a kid. Amazing. You know, she started, and
I know his mom, she's such a brilliant woman. If you're watching, you're great mother.
I love you, mom.
Okay, Great.
And another thing is, I wanna find a nice woman who respects herself, who respects her religion, who respects who she is, you know, and respects me, and you know, we have a good bond with each other, and just like you said, I trust her, she trusts me, she's loyal, I'm loyal, you know, that kind of thing, and get married and have kids
and a partnership,
and I want to
build a relationship.
Exactly.
You know?
And I also want to start a business, my clothing line. I want
shout out to Reverse.
Shout out to Reverse, coming soon.
Okay.
So I want it to become bigger than Louis Vuitton, bigger than all of this, bigger than that, bigger than this, bigger. I want it to be the clothing line that everybody wants to buy from.
Amazing.
You know, one day, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And I wanna, yeah, that's it.
Amazing. So you have like a few goals in
No,
mind.
and I wanna learn how to invest. I wanna.
You look like you invest. You got that part right. I mean, we need to do the economics part, which is important, but the looks part, you've aced it. I mean, I like the golden thing on the glasses. Is that like a what is it? A Puma?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my God! It is a Puma. Oh my God! That's cool. So where'd you get these from?
And then invest. Shout out to all
Amazing,
the investors.
Bitcoin. Are you buying?
I have in the past, but
Okay.
but
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Ditch Bitcoin.
I got one Bitcoin when it was like, I think it was like $5,000.
Ooh, okay, that was a good time to get it.
And I sold it at around like 8 or 9,000. I don't remember.
Early.
I should have waited.
Okay,
man.
that's when I got in. So I bought.
I didn't know anything about it.
I bought 3 Bitcoin at 8,000, sold them at 36,000. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah. But I got at the train early, and I think it's back to 36,000, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's have a looky on the Bitcoin. So today it is at. So Ethereum's is at 2,255, $39 gain, and 34,000 for Bitcoin. $344 drop. $344 drop today. That's a percent drop. Yeah, I mean. All right, so next question coming up. So that's pretty cool. So you've got a lot of goals.
I've got a lot of goals, and I want to also provide for everyone that's been there in my life, who's helped me.
So me.
You exactly. What? No, I'm not joking. I wanna be able to look back at being here and thank you, and you know, I wanna make sure what you did to me, I do to you. You know,
respect, man.
Because you know, you guys teach Bahrain, create studios. Everyone has helped me in ways that no one ever was able to help me.
Thank you.
So
I'm privileged to have you as a student as well. By the way, I teach Bahrain. It's amazing.
I really thank you for being there.
Thank you for being here. Right. Next question. So you're Muslim, right?
But yeah, I am Muslim.
All right. So what is your opinion on women wearing hijabs? Don't you think it oppresses women?
Okay, look.
Don't you think it oppresses women?
Listen. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I don't mind it. I don't have any hatred. I don't dislike it. I don't think anything about it. Look, about this subject, I think if women want to wear it, they can wear it. If women don't want to wear it, they don't wear it. My mom doesn't wear it.
Okay. Question. Do you think the women who do wear it, do you think it's oppressing them? It's oppressive.
What do you mean oppressive?
Oppressive, like it's forced upon them.
I think they do it because there's a hadith, right? Of like, I don't remember the hadith exactly, but it's like saying
a couple actually.
It doesn't say that you have to wear the hijab. It just says you have to cover your body and you should cover your chest.
That's Quran, by the way.
Quran? Oh,
no, that's from the Quran. To cover the front.
I'm still learning. No,
that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm listening to you though.
It says, I think, that you have to cover your chest area, and I guess with that scarf, people just over time started. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Okay, so what you're implying here is
I don't think it was forced.
There is a verse in the Quran where what it says is take the clothing, the part of the clothing that you wear on your head, and wrap it over your bosom. Yeah. So what you're trying to say is that it implies that women should wear hijab, but it's not enforced upon them. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Interesting. I have a take.
Please tell me.
Right. I really respect your opinion. Not like last time where I just completely invalidated it. Yeah, what I believe is that I had this student. She came down to me and she was like, I'm wearing the hijab. I feel like this suppresses me. I feel This forces me, and I'm being forced. It's okay, so don't wear it. She's like, no, I can't get it off. Why? Family issues.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one of the biggest things I think is wrong is when families force their
I
kids
feel like
to-
this is what is happening. I feel
Like,
culture is taking.
if you wear hijab, it's because you want to wear it. You should want to wear it. You shouldn't be forced to wear it. You know, like I remember. No, never mind. I don't want to bring up.
So she asked me, Saad, because you're a teacher. Okay, so what do you think about it? Like, do you actually think that this is something that, you know, girls should wear? And I have a simple answer, right? So, I mean, if you look at women generally, if you look at me, okay, there's not much beauty here. There's not much beauty happening here, right? I mean, Nadeem, I'm so sorry, but there's not much beauty happening here.
Whoa,
Right?
man.
Okay, wait. Let me counter this, right? So, but if you look at the construction of a woman, right? They're made very beautiful.
They
right?
are.
Right? So what we have is we've got a creation of Allah where there are men and there are women. Women usually are created very beautiful, right? And men are created usually like me and you, right? Right? And what I'm trying to say is that Islam tries to create a system of justice or a society of justice, right? So let's assume for 2 seconds in this experiment that I am this, do you like redheads or brunettes? Okay, this is a question.
Brunette.
Brunettes. So I'm a brunette with cleavage. I'm gonna try. Right? And you're a girl wearing a hijab. And you've spent your whole life up to this point struggling and preparing and studying for the job that you're currently applying for. But I'm there too. Right? So this is your dream job. That's your passion. You spend every waking
I
moment.
see where you're going with this.
I know, right? I like that you see where I'm going with it. Right? So you spent your whole life building up to this point. And I don't I hope you can block, like peep me or whatever. Beep. I don't give about this job. So I walk in, right? So you do your thing. The guys are really impressed. And they're like, all right, pretty cool. All good. And you leave. And then I come in with my cleavage and my brunette hair and I'm la 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 or whatever, right? And so I woo the guys and I end up taking the job. Do you think this was justified? All right, so
No, it's not just-
for
I
all
think
the
it's-
people out there who are booing me right now for using this thing,
Scenario.
come on, man, wake up and smell the coffee. Casting couch exists. It does exist,
Yeah, it does.
right? You can start Googling and you'll find. I had a friend, by the way. This is a real story. So I'm in the UK. Right, go ahead. Sorry.
You just went to 10 different subjects.
No, I went into mentoring on the topic.
Okay, wait, just hold that thought. For a
Whoa, hold my beer. Right.
I feel like that is not justified. It's not justifiable. It is completely wrong. Look, if the brunette did a better job in the interview than the woman wearing a hijab,
But that doesn't happen.
I'm saying if
If.
it did,
It's a big if.
it
But that
did-
doesn't happen.
Okay, wait.
Right?
If it did, then fine. But if it was purely because the woman was wearing what do you call it? Wasn't wearing a hijab and was with the brunette hair and stuff, then it's wrong.
I mean, look,
it's wrong.
I've invested into a lot of companies. I've got a lot of staff, right? A lot of staff that works for me. And if you know anything about corporate behavior, what you also know is that it isn't fair. They treat you
No.
based on what you look like. The ugliest person is usually the one that gets dumped on the most, right?
Yes.
So if you look at any corporate company or corporate environment, what you see is that your looks do matter. But in a justice-based system, it shouldn't. And that's what the Quran is trying to create. So let me continue this. So I had this friend in the UK, and I remember that one day she came crying to me. She was like, "Sad, I don't know what I'm gonna do." She called me sad.
Sad?
She called me sad. Like, are you sad?
Are you sad?
Right? She's sad, right? So, are you sad? Right? Okay, so you would call me sad, right? And she comes up to me and she's like, "I got fired," and she's crying. I'm like, "Ooh, what happened?" She's like, "Oh, so this is in the middle of winter." By the way, if you live in the UK and you're listening to this, you know what I'm talking about. So I used to wear like two different trousers and like these special socks that are like, you know, have layers inside so you don't feel cold.
Yeah,
and that sort of
winters
thing.
in the UK are crazy.
It's crazy, right? And so she got fired because she was wearing the skirt, but it wasn't short enough. Listen to this.
No way.
The manager actually told her that we pay you to show skin and attract customers into the coffee shop. It's a coffee shop, right? So she's like, it's not a bar. It's not Hooters, man. What is wrong with you? Whatever.
It's not a strip club either, man.
Well, she got fired. And I think I asked her to pursue this with a lawyer and everything.
She should.
And yeah, she should have. But the point that I'm trying to make is look at what happens in reality. I want everyone to look at the reality.
In reality, people get judged by their looks.
Islam, on the other hand, puts women on a pedestal, right? Can you go and shake hands with the Queen in the UK, for example? Right? So you cannot also shake hands.
I remember
because what it does is it takes women and it puts them in a very, very, very good position where they're respected and where they're very, very important members of a society. And when it creates a relationship, a work-based relationship, or a relationship that is other than a sexual relationship or a marital relationship, it tries to create a justified society where two people can sit on a table and talk about things, right, without arousal or without attraction, to create a justice-based society. So that is my take on the hijab. I feel like modesty is more important than hijab. Modesty in the sense that you are wearing clothes to cover yourself rather than to, you know, look for sexual predators. But yeah, that's very important to me. But I think modesty is more important than hijab. But that's my take on hijab. Do you want another controversial one?
Go for it.
You want to go for it? Or do you want me to do this series called Controversy with Nadeem and come back?
Perfect.
You like that?
I
like to put you on the spot, man.
I remember Fahad last episode, he put me on the spot. You guys didn't expect me to rap. And I proved you guys wrong.
Okay, if you hate me, put it in the comments. I love hate comments. All right. And
if you hate him, leave a like. And it's opposite day, so it's opposite day, whatever.
Don't trick them. If you hate me, tell me that you hate me. I really love your hate comments.
But give a like.
Okay, but I give a like. But I give a like. Okay.
But give a like.
All right. And if you want me to ask Nadeem more controversial questions, put it in the comments. Because I am ready for this. I've got a lot of questions. I've got big sleeves, so I've got a lot, you know. I don't know why I said that.
I don't know.
But I can do this all day long. So if you want me to do this, I'm ready. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for signing up. This is Nadeem. You're supposed to say this is Saad.
This is Saad.
Let's not confuse people. This is Saad Akbar.
This is Nadeem.
And we will be meeting you again on Woke Nation.
Peace.